It has been a crazy busy couple of days, let me tell you. I wanted to flip my space, so I've done that. And it's still a little messy over there, but when it's better, um, I'll invite you over, maybe. Anyway, um, so I'm still going through these poems, and this is a poem that I wrote in 2008. And I know in 2026, we have this awakening that, people in authority actually murder people in the streets, and they've kind of been doing that the whole time. I'm just saying. But I wrote this poem in 2008, and that is when police officers shot Sean Bell 50 times at his bachelor party. You know, this was written in 2008. Again, the Bush years, so like the this years, it's still oddly relevant. And I didn't change, so there's a lot of statistics and numbers in this poem based on where everything was in 2008. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm not gonna try to bring it up to date. I'm gonna keep it where it is. Okay? So this is called In the Balance. Blindfolded, beautiful, she stands there. Balance scales akimbo, passing judgment, and her name, Justice, our protector. But from what? From believing what we've been told to believe, from trusting the untrustworthy, because for justice, we speak up. For justice, we speak out, and still our voices go unheard. Maybe her vision isn't all that suffers justice. Yeah, she's blindfolded. But I think she peeks. Sees the millions wasting away in prison systems equipped with revolving doors. Recidivism, the status quo, hell, is part of the curriculum taught in school, is programmed on the news. And when calibers of 38 are mistaken for 44, she sees that the evidence doesn't match. Mumia doesn't see his family for over 27 years. Her blindfold shifts. She catches Georgia in her blind sight. Sees what Troy Davis didn't see. The missing murder weapon, the lack of physical evidence. Saw to it his appeal was denied, and seemed determined to see his execution. So I know she had to see. When 92-year-old Katherine Johnson was awaked by Atlanta police in full riot gear, saw when this frightened old woman was shot 39 times in her own home, she sees. She saw when Sean Bell was shot 50 times. I imagine she winked when the accused were acquitted. She sees. The beat-downs, bloody citizens staining America's streets, broke back, sacrificing in the name of her unseen justice. She sees. And they see. Our brothers and sisters from a land far away who heard us tell a story they believed, the one about that American dream, the one shot full of lies, lies they see, lies they know are true, and still they come. Following the beacon cast by Justice's homegirl as she passes out harbor tricks, sweet talks him with lies of liberty in her slight French accent. Give me your paw. You're tired. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempt tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door, and the minute they walk through it, she calls them illegal, gives them the right to remain silent, the right to remain voiceless, the right to have no fucking rights. Blindfolded, beautiful, she stands there. Balance scales akimbo. Her constitution faltering because there is no way you could hear all that injustice, all that rubberneck tragedy and not look. Hell yes, that bitch, she peeks. So I know she sees what we see. She just pretends not to. Yep. I stumbled over that last part. Boy, I gotta drink water before I start doing these because, a sister be parched. Yeah, 2008 is probably I'm going to say 2005 is probably when I made some weird pact with myself to have at least 2 to 3 SAT prep words in my poetry. What is wrong with me? I know what's wrong with me. My birthday's coming up. That's not what's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Well, everything is wrong, but I am finding joy in the little things, like getting fresh surfaces in my studio so I can start and finish some of these projects that I've started. I actually have a bit of a space where I could create like a little store for all this stuff that I make, so that people come to visit me. If they want to buy a journal that I've decorated, they can do that, or made. Yeah. Anyway, I was just sharing in the balance with you, for those of you who are even remotely entertained by these type of things. But I'll be back next week with some other old new poetry for you. But thanks for listening. Good talk.